There was a joke I was going to say, but unfortunately I forgot it too. So I'll ask you this. Are you ready for your headliner? I said, are you ready for your headliner? All right, a special treat for you guys. Not only does it turn out Thursday's comedy night is the best bartender in Akron, he's also the funniest bartender in Akron. So give it up, Kevin Conaway. This man shreds the acoustic guitar. Yeah, all right.
Thank you very much, Chris. Such a dream of mine to be headlining here at Thursday's Lounge. Maybe that was a nightmare, I'm not really sure. Either way, it happened while I was asleep. So anyway, the other day I'm driving down the freeway and the whole left lane for about 2 miles is closed off, all these orange barrels over there. And there is absolutely no work whatsoever being done in that lane. So I'm thinking maybe the city just had a whole bunch of extra orange barrels with nothing to do with them. So hey, let's close off this lane for 2 miles. And why is it, tell me, that inevitably when you're driving down this freeway and the whole left lane is closed off, there's always that one barrel every 100 feet or so that's halfway in your lane and you have to swerve to avoid it? Why? Like, the guy that's sitting on the back of the pickup truck that's moving at, a half mile an hour can't seem to put those barrels in his lane? Is this the kid that just could not color inside the lines back in preschool? High school? Yeah. Or it's that kid, actually. Like, our guidance counselor's looking at coloring books now, saying, hey, little Billy, based on this coloring of Harry Potter, we've got the perfect career choice for you. And another thing, it was a very, like, Seinfeld-esque joke, I guess. I don't know. That's And what is the deal? Alright, I'm just gonna do a bunch of new stuff that I wrote for you. Unfortunately, the new stuff that I wrote like a month and a half ago, thinking that there would be a comedy night a month and a half ago, and there hasn't been. So just bear with me, because these jokes are gonna be a little bit outdated. I'm gonna do them anyway because I like them. So I don't know about you guys, but I just can't get enough of these Olympics, right? Yeah, seriously, these are like all Olympics jokes. Just bear with me. Pretend it's a month and a half ago and you guys are watching them right now. Yeah, how about that Michael Phelps, huh? I'm pretty sure, yeah, clap. All right, cheap pop. I'm pretty sure if you looked at the guy closely, you'd probably find gills and a flipper. Pretty sure he's some kind of weird human dolphin half-breed that was sent here from the future to win gold medals. I'm just wondering if he still has them, or with today's economy, if he's already melted them down. And you guys remember the advertisements that were going on before the Olympics started? All the Visa, Go World, all that stuff? I got really sick of that, but I got really confused as well. I'm like, Go World? Are we competing against Mars this year? That was news to me. I didn't know it was Interstellar this year. Watching the Olympics, though, I did, there's a little bit of self-learning going on. I did learn something about myself that I was previously unaware of. I did not realize that I was a pedophile. But watching women's gymnastics, now I know. That was new information to me. I was previously unaware. And I don't necessarily get the scoring with that too. I mean, I'm sitting here I'm watching these girls flip and fly all over the place. I'm just sitting here watching it thinking to myself, that looked pretty good. And they're flying, flipping, doing some crazy backhanded stuff, and then they land and they go like this. And then you hear the announcer go, oh, that's gonna cost her. What the fuck? Did you not see it for the 30 seconds before that? But apparently, that gold medal, silver medal, gold medal, silver medal, banished from your country. You guys remember the Parade of Nations too, and all those countries were coming out and dressed in their all their uniforms and stuff, and for some reason the U.S. team looked like hosts at a seafood restaurant. that just reminded me of being back in high school. Back at my high school graduation, sitting there watching kids walk across the stage and thinking to myself, I'm here for 4 years and I swear to God I've never seen that kid before in my life. What the fuck is that? That's the same way that I felt watching the Parade of Nations. I'd watch a country go by and go, I swear to God I've lived here for 26 years, I've never heard of that fucking country before. Probably because it wasn't a country 4 years ago and it probably won't be next year. We will take it over, especially if it has oil. Remember the little girl, the little Chinese girl that wasn't cute enough to sing the national anthem, so they had the other girl sing it, like lip sync it for her? Yeah, she was Smelly Cat. That's right, that's right. I'm doing jokes that are a month and a half old and I'm referencing a TV show that went off the air 5 years ago. That's right. That's alright, I don't really care about the lip syncing. I mean, Milli Vanilli made a very short-lived career out of it, and so did Ashley Simpson, so what the hell. I'll tell you what though, there are certain sports that kind of pissed me off about the Olympics, like certain sports that I just don't really think should be Olympic sports. For example, going back to the women's gymnastics, the floor exercises, where it's, you know, they have the giant blue mat and they do all the crazy dancing and flipping around and all that crazy shit to some song. It's a fucking dance routine. Granted, I'm not denying that it takes a lot of skill to do it, because I'm sitting there watching it thinking to myself, I can't do that. But I think that about a lot of things. For example, I thought that during a 3-hour math class today. Can't do that. Hell, I think that when I'm watching porn sometimes. Doesn't mean that it should be an Olympic sport. I mean, to be an Olympic sport, I think that represents the pinnacle of athletic competition. It shouldn't be dancing with the gymnastics. Like, that's not what an Olympic sport should be all about. And equestrian, the horse racing, yeah, they're the horse, whatever shit. Those medals ought to be going around the necks of the horses, not the people riding them. The horse is the one that's doing all the work. And synchronized swimming, come on, it's still a fucking dance routine whether it's hydrated or not. Did you guys see the power walking event? The one where like they have to basically walk? And the only way that this should be an Olympic sport is if the track that they're walking on is inside a mall and the competitors are my grandmother and her friends. Except my grandmother's dead, don't laugh at that. Now you feel like a jackass, don't you?
Too soon?
Yeah, it works out. She could have won a gold medal in that, I think. The trampoline event, that was another one that pissed me off. The trampoline has 3 purposes on this earth. It's either in the backyard of the cool kids, or it's at the circus, or it's on the basketball court so the mascots can do slam dunks during halftime. I don't want to see the fucking trampoline event unless the guy is in a furry mascot costume wearing a Cavs jersey. That's the only way I want to see it. And you know, I know the Summer Olympics just happened, but I'll pick on Winter Olympics too. Curling, you might as well just call it, yeah. You might as well just call curling what it really is, and that's Canadian housekeeping. But, yeah. That's enough of my Olympics jokes. So, who do you think Barack is going to pick as his running mate? There's another one that was written a while ago, just bear with it. This will be my closer, by the way. I feel like I'm at one of my shredding acoustic shows. This will be my closing song right here. Usually people cheer for that. Woo! All right. Yeah! All right. But yeah, hey, how you doing? Welcome to Thursday's Lounge Comedy Night. Yeah, I'm your bartender too, so I'll be back there in just a moment. Just bear with me. I gotta tell a bad joke first.
Don't sell yourself short.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
It's outdated.
Yeah, it's outdated, but you know, whatever. But anyway, yeah, the big presidential election's going on right now, and a lot of people were saying that the choice of the running mates was going to be very influential as to who people are going to vote for. And let's face it, we're still, whether we want to admit to it or not, we're still a very racist country. And I hear a lot of people talking about Barack and, you know, what happens if he does get elected? You know, is some crazy redneck out there going to try and assassinate him? So Barack, when he picked, what's his name, Biden or something like that? I think that was a mistake. He picked an old rich white guy. What he should have done was picked someone that's even blacker. He should have picked fucking Mr. T. That's right. You guys kill me, this is what you got to deal with. I pity the fool. Alright, thank you very much. That's my time. Chris Clem.
Let's hear it, Kevin.